Hi vibes everyone. A question that I have often coming from those around me is that over the years, it's not just now, it's just like something that happens often lately, uh, is that how am I managing to face darkness and how I have managed to make peace with the darkness in me because everything is light and darkness. So my answer is always very simple, and it's all about um, doing the work through the course of many years. I'm into meditation now since almost 20 years, and this went like on a accelerating curve more and more. It means that in the beginning I was doing a little bit of meditation, not every day. But then at some point, it became apparent to me that I had to do some extra work to also help those around me. There were many people around me that I knew that if I wouldn't do the work, then nothing will change around me. So I felt it was like a mission call that I felt, and and then I started doing it more, going more within, without basically expecting something in return. I was just doing my work, meaning going into meditation, always working with asking the support of Mother, Father, God, the Supreme Creator, the angels, the archangels. This was always part of my journey. I never did any sort of meditation without um, asking for support, because I knew always in my heart that if I want to be always remain protected from any kind of energy, then I have to always ask for support, because we are here in co-creation process. It means that we are here to co-create with the beings out there who are supporting us, with the galactics, with the angels, the archangels. So in all my meditations, I always ask for support before I begin my meditation. And then all my meditation was always, the intention was always that the work I'm doing for myself, I'm doing also for every child, woman, and man on the planet. It means that there was like a specific mantra that I will say that I learned along the way, and it's like I am presence, meaning my higher self, and I'm one with Mother, Father, God, and I'm also one with every child, woman, and man on the planet. So when I was saying these words, basically it's a teaching from Archangel Michael that came to me a few years ago, and then I was every time I do my before I practice my meditation, I always intend that the work I'm doing to myself, that also to support everybody on the planet. So it's always the intention is always to support each and everybody on the planet, and so. During the course of all this work I was doing on myself, at some point I came to a point where I realized like it was a moment of I felt truly connection, a true inner knowledge with God, with Source within, and it was like a pivotal moment in my life, because in the beginning when I first heard the um, the information that we are one with God, I accepted it, but it was not something that I felt within me. Then it took some more time to go doing the work within, day in, day out, every day, never stopped, never stopping. This is part of my everyday life. So as I kept on doing this work on myself, basically I came to a moment that I realized this oneness within me, and when this moment happened, then it became much more easier to be able to face, to see darkness and to face darkness all around me, or good things, without reacting. It means I was not triggered anymore, while till the moment I reached that state, I was still sensible to triggering. Well, when I arrived at this state, it became more apparent that more and more I was becoming stronger, to not be triggered by external circumstances. And so this was the journey. And I believe this is a journey of everybody, that if you do some inner work for some time, then at a certain moment you will reach this knowledge within. So for some people it takes longer time, for some other people it takes shorter time. It depends where we are in the energies. When I started doing this like 20 years ago, the vibration of the planet was pretty low. Now the vibration of the planet has risen much higher, because we, part of the collective, we have done already the work to shift the planet towards the highest vibration. This was part of let's say, our wave of people, of collective, that did the work. And now the vibration of the planet is much higher. So everybody who's doing the work, I believe that it's much faster to find alignment to find this inner knowledge with the self, and to become aware of this truth within. Because the words don't teach. Even what I'm sharing with you right now, maybe you can feel some energy, maybe you can feel some the presence through my words. It's not maybe the words I'm saying, but there is a presence when I'm sharing. Right now I have my ears like vibrating. I can hear the spheres, like the higher spheres. Like I can feel very strong vibration in my ears. It means that like there is a lot of energy coming on the planet right now. So when you have this, when you have ringing in the ears, it means that it's a moment that there's a lot of energy coming. So don't be alarmed. It's always a call for change, a call to go within. So yes, so this is what I want to share. It's like the more you do this work within, it takes how you call it? It takes willingness to do the work, no matter what. It takes willingness to feel good. Some days it might take maybe some time before somebody can feel good. And I always say that I'm not gonna step out of my space if I don't first find the space within. So if I need to even do some inner work, go to sleep, and stand up again, do some more meditation before I feel good, and I will do it. So before I go out in the world, I have to do work with myself. So that is also the meaning of self-love. This is also the meaning of loving the self enough to find the joy within before we can overflow with love to share with everybody else. And so these things I'm sharing with you, it's maybe some words, but maybe it's supporting your journey, that what my perspective and what I'm sharing with you right here now. And basically this is how also we become stronger in our manifestation process. So the more we intend to be pure in ourselves, to find the light within, basically to connect with the light within, the more this alignment happens, and the more also become stronger in our manifestations, the more life becomes easier. There might be some things happening that will so-called test us, but it's not a test. I mean, universe does not test us. Universe is always responding to our vibration. Yet there will be moments that it's not everything perfect. So there will be moments that we can see for ourselves how far we have come into not being triggered with things around. And once we have crossed this let's say test, or this limitation within, that we don't get triggered, then this energy goes away, does not come anymore, because basically everything that's coming to us is basically a vibration that we have within us. So the darkness, everything that we face, it's also a vibration we have within us. When you have when you take the time to see and observe this darkness within, then everything also starts to show up in our reality in a much more relaxed and peaceful way. So it's all about taking full responsibility of everything that happened in our lives. It's not the fault of anybody else. Anything that occurred in our lives, we have to be able to say it. I take full responsibility for everything that happened in my life, and then realize that it's also this work of within, aligning with a higher self within, with God, with a divine within, and then intending to be in that high frequency all day long in divine neutrality. So it means divine neutrality. It means that to allow the love to flow through us, and then also to flow for us, for ourselves, and also through us for all around us. And that's a little bit how I can share with you how this really works in terms of um, how this work within. At some point it shows up. It doesn't show up right away. It takes time. And yet somebody who's doing the meditation, let's say on a daily basis, and then always doing the work, the first 7 days, the first week, there will be always some changes happening in a very good way. So when you do this for such long as I do it, it's not such a long time in comparison to many other teachers or people I know out there who are doing it. It's always about self to the self. So so I hope this is helping you um, to to find this sweet spot within, and then also to intend to make it is to sustain this energy within, and to see more beauty and love wherever you go, whatever you do, whoever you are, and to flow this love with you, through you, and for you, and for others around you, with this grace and flow. Much love and high vibes.